Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast with Emmy Hikins and Trevor Gear.
Some of our soap
operas. Watch them.
Oh yeah.
Never watched them.
Oh yeah. Some of our soap operas, like Coronation Street and what's the other one, Emmerdale and EastEnders, they're always trying to create some form of, well, that's what it's about anyway. It's about drama, isn't it? Yeah. So they're always trying to create some form of drama where, you know, they're trying to shock people into watching it, you know, like, wow, look what we're going to do next. And sometimes the dangers with that is not everybody is able to differentiate between what's reality and what somebody's written. Some of it quite true, but you don't need to frighten people with that. You only need to say it and people are afraid, you know. For instance, if you said something about, oh, we're going to, there's Russian planes circling our airspace. That's all you need to say. And people will be frightened. They'll be like, whoa, what's happening? And you say it twice, you're causing commotion then, you know. So I think that's the problem. But there's no way to stop it, actually, because there's AI coming in as well. So we have AI being thrown into the mix where you have things that are obviously not real, and people make it look so real that sometimes you can't really tell what's real from what's not.
No, you can't. And just to come in on that point,
I
might have told you when I went a few weeks ago to have my picture taken of the two of us with the FA Cup and the Community Shield.
Yeah,
we stood there individually and together, and it was great. Well, in fact, Paul, my boy, my son, he actually AI'd the pictures, and it was quite incredible because it showed us dancing and doing all sorts of things. Someone sent me one this morning, a friend of mine, and I think he had his picture taken with the cup and the shield as well.
Yeah,
and it's brilliant. He AI'd it, and that's what he sent to me. And he's standing there, you know, smiling behind the FA Cup. You're not allowed to touch it or anything. No. And then suddenly he sort of looks a bit mischievous. His face looks, and then he picks up the FA Cup and runs off with it. Now, the problem is here, and it's an interesting subject which we'll look at in the future perhaps, but there's no way of looking at that picture, that little video, and thinking that's fake. I mean, sometimes people's faces, because we've seen quite a lot of these now, you can do it with any photograph, people's faces get slightly changed, but generally the ones I've seen of myself, others, they look exactly the same. And there's an obvious danger when you think about it, which I'm sure will have to come out with AI, that there are going to be photographs or videos about people. And let's face it, we know once something goes on the internet, it can be there for life or longer. And if it comes up with, because you can suggest things to a photograph, what you want it to do. But most people, as far as I understand it, just say imagine and you press it and then it will come up with something. I mean, a crowd of us on the train the other day after football, we were sitting around on this train and there about 6 of us, and then there was a bowl of kind of nuts and crisps and all the rest of it in this bowl, and we were all sitting there smiling. And then Ian, he suddenly went for the bowl, threw it everywhere, all this food flying everywhere. And you wouldn't believe that it's fake. You just would not believe it's fake. So you mentioned AI, and I think it's great. It's great fun at the moment, but it's also a bit sinister because, I mean, you know, let's say somebody from Network Rail sees that, of what Ian was doing, it was going all over the place, all the food in this bowl. They could say, right, we want to know who that is. Our cleaners have to clean all that up. It's gone on the chairs. But of course, it's not true. So I'm wondering what the law may eventually have to say about this,
because
people could find themselves in difficulties. They'd be accused of something that is just not true. But anyway, we've gone off on a bit of a tangent. But I think AI is going to be a subject we can have a look at in the near future, really.
Because I was thinking about so go on, please.
No, go on. No, what were you thinking about?
No, I was just thinking about back in the days, we used to say pictures don't lie. You know, it's is that you in the
Absolutely.
picture? You say yes, that's me. That's it. You're convicted. You know, so that
Absolutely.
was so we got a picture of you doing this. Now, if they could doctor it with this AI thing, how you gonna especially if you was in the area, what are you gonna say? You know,
I mean, the thing is, I suppose if you think photos have for quite a long time been able to be photoshopped, haven't they? You can put someone in a picture, take them out, change it in one way or another. But I don't know. I'm no expert on these things, but I would think.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.